Greetings, fellow living organisms. I am the grey alien, the Von Tucker, and believe me, I had no plans to release a video today at all. But Von, being the dumb, fat, lazy, stupid piece of shit that he is, decided to release a video last night showing what he did with the dead puppy. He threw in the trash, and I'm going to show you that. I've cut it down to about 15 minutes, and you do actually see the dead puppy in the trash, so trigger warning, trigger warning. It might upset you, it might distress you. But this lazy, fat, useless waste of space, I really hope Kentucky get him on something, because he doesn't deserve to be there anymore. At all. This is the video, folks.
What I'm going to address is what's called fence sitters, and I think the littlest, oh, no, that ain't the littlest puppy. That's got to be your mom. Is that your mommy, maybe? Here, come here, little puppy. Hold on, before I do anything, let me just eat the detail about everybody hang out with mommy. All right. Anyways, like I was saying. And it's kind of apropos that they showed up when they did, because I have something I want to show you guys. And you're going to find it fascinating, just like I found it fascinating. But you're going to especially find it fascinating. And we're going to take a look at it. Yes, we are. This is what happens when a bunch of fucks on YouTube plot to take every dime of my money away, including my boys' money, my mom's money. This is what happens. People die. Things die. When you ain't got no money to buy dog food, dogs die. When you ain't got no money to buy people food, people die. This is called common fucking sense. It's a shame, though, that there isn't anybody out there that has any. But this is the second puppy now that's died that I had to throw in the garbage. You can't bury them, because if you bury them outside, the dogs will just dig it up. So I have to throw them away, which is even more demeaning in my opinion. But it has to be done, because you can't just bury them. The other dogs will dig them up. And that would be desecrating a grave, which is a bad thing also in and of itself. Anyway, the point is that this is the second puppy now that I've got to throw away, because I don't have any dog food. And I don't have any dog food because the Frost denied me the money that this here piece of paper says I'm supposed to be getting every month. Because see, in addition to the $250 a month, it says here that I'm supposed to be getting thousands of dollars to care for my children. Do you think maybe the reason my children aren't here is because the Frosts are colluding with domestic terrorists on the internet to keep my kids over there in fucking family court, held prisoner by Clay County, Kentucky, against their will, I might add? Because what is kidnapping? Oh, kidnapping, by definition, is when you're being held against your will. Are my children being held against their will by Clay County? Yes, they are. Yes, they fucking are. And over what? Oh, because I potty trained a puppy similar to this one. Well, my God, that's got to be child abuse, Vaughn. I mean, my God, the judge kept him for 3 years, so it's got to be child abuse. No, it's not child abuse. Sorry. Potty training a puppy is not child abuse, child neglect, or child endangerment, and it is not a crime. So the judge just kept the kids for 3 years because he fucking wanted to keep them for 3 years. Period. End of story. There is no legitimate reason to have kept my children for 3 fucking years. None. Zero. In fact, when it was found that the only thing wrong with my house was that I was potty training a puppy and 2 women did not like the fact that I had an inside dog, that should have been the end of the court case right there. Of course, back originally when the court case first started 3 years ago, and it was found that James Arnold Frost had paid someone in Burning Springs to lie and say that my kids had lice in their hair when the Foster family testified there was no lice, I should have got the kids back then, but I didn't do it, did I? No. And the reason I didn't is because by these trolls on YouTube's own admission, they're paying the judges, they're paying therapists, they're paying social workers, they're paying CPS, they're paying all these people to hurt me and my family. But I want you to take a good look at it, you fence sitters. This is the second puppy that I've had to throw away now because a bunch of fuckwads on the internet thought it'd be cute and funny to deprive me of literally every dime of my money. I'm supposed to be a millionaire right now, folks. The Frost took the equivalent of $11 million from me. And I should be living a really good life right now, and I'm not living at all. In fact, I've almost starved to death 4 times, and I almost asphyxiated 1 time. Okay, that's 5 counts of attempted murder right there. Well, this little puppy didn't make it because there wasn't no food. I literally had no food to give it. And it did die. And the one before it died. Now, I want you fed setters to take a good look at that. I want you to take a real good look at it. Because we already know what the response of the trolls on YouTube is going to be. They're going to laugh at this. They think this shit's funny. They think this shit is funny. And they're going to laugh about it. Watch and see. They're going to make a video laughing about this shit. Because that's how sick and twisted these fucks are. But I want you fence setters to listen. I want you to look at me and I want you to listen. See, you fence sitters, you people that have been sitting out there watching this thing for years and years and years and did fucking nothing while the trolls destroyed my family, drove my wife insane, got my kids stolen 12 fucking times over stupid shit, like a fucking mustard stain on a blouse, or goddamn Christmas wrapping on the floor on Christmas Day, or oh my God, Vaughn bought eBay. Stupid shit. My kids have never been in any danger. So you fence setters have watched all this transpire. Watched the Frost just recently kill my mother in cold blood because me and Mom were going to go to federal court and testify against him. And you still sat on your fucking ass and did nothing. So when I throw the Frosts in prison, and then I throw the fucking YouTube trolls in prison, I'm coming for you fence setters. And I'm going to throw you in prison too as accessories. See, what some of you don't understand is that when you see a crime being committed, particularly a felony, it is your duty to report that crime. Because if you don't, you can actually go to jail if you don't report a crime, especially a felony. It's called miscarriage of something or other. I forget the actual name. I sent a copy to the judge. Mishandling of perjury or miscarriage of perjury or something like that. Anyway, or miscarriage of felony or whatever. Anyway, I forget exactly what it's called. But anyway, the point is, fence setters, is that if just 10 of you had contacted the FBI and reported these fucks on YouTube or reported the Frosts even, none of this shit be happening. Because they'd all be in jail. The feds would have come in. They would have seen what the Frosts were doing. They would have seen what these trolls were doing to people's lives, destroying people's lives, getting them fired from their job, getting their kids seized by CPS illegally, getting their marriages destroyed, driving people insane. Look at what they done to Emo Howling Wolf. They almost gave the motherfucker a heart attack, and they swatted his ass and almost got him shot to death by police. But yet not one person has called one fucking police officer about these goddamn trolls on YouTube. Not one of you. What if the police had come in and shot and killed Emo Howling Wolf that night? You think we know the trolls' answer. They think that shit's funny. But I want to know what you fence setters think. You guys that have sat on your fucking ass for 15 years and watched as these fucks and the Frosts have destroyed my entire goddamn life and literally stole every fucking penny of my goddamn money. And even took money that normally I could have gotten, by other means, and even took that away from me. And then when I did finally get some fucking money, they got Clay County to charge me goddamn fucking fake ass child support when they owe me child support. Oh, well, you don't have the kids in your possession bond, therefore we can still charge you child support even though we owe you child support. No, I don't think that's legal, but whatever. The point is, you fence setters could have stopped this shit years ago before it ever escalated to this point.
And there you go, folks. Now, it did go on for another 45 minutes roughly, but it was just more of the same, more of this sort of stuff.
All the FBI needs is to get their hands on these hard drives back here behind me. Are you hearing me, Father Judgment? Are you hearing me, Dragon Jim? These people are just as fucking evil as them goddamn Rockefellers and Rothschilds, them 300 elite families. And who was it that told Clay County to cut Jerry's money off? Oh, that was the trolls on YouTube. You can even contact somebody in the military and say, hey, these fucking terrorists on the internet are destroying people's lives. Go arrest their fucking ass.
So until next time, folks, goodbye.